I bet a lot of you have already heard about Hisoka Morocco, a great antagonist inside Hunter x Hunter world, but not only inside Hunter x Hunter, inside all the anime world, he considered as a great, handsome, intelligent, and brave antagonist that he do a lot of crazy things. And probably if you didn't watch Hunter x Hunter anime, you probably heard about him. Besides, maybe you consider him as one of the greatest antagonists in whole comic world and in Marvel. Uh, I think a lot of you already noticed him. It means Joker. And for first time when I was watching Hisoka, I think he's actually Joker. But after that, I realized he's a different character. But his personality and behavior, it's a lot similar to Joker. I don't know you. I think a lot of you may ask. So, what is Hisoka's past? Hisoka is a main antagonist character. He's one of the main characters inside Hunter x Hunter. So why the manga and anime didn't notice about Hisoka's past, about anything of Hisoka, where is Hisoka's came from, and lots of questions like this. Actually inside the manga and anime, the main story didn't notice about anything about Hisoka's past, but a manga got published that he tells us where is Hisoka's came from, and this manga wrote by Mr. Yoshihiro Togashi or Sui Ishida, and I don't know which one of them, because in some sites says Mr. Yoshihiro Togashi and some sites says it's Mr. Sui Ishida, or both of them. But despite all of that, the manga tells us what is Hisoka's main story and where Hisoka came from. Pleasure City, the capital of the Glam Gas country in the Hunter x Hunter world. A really poor country that a lot of people inside it, they are stray and they are homeless and they really need food and money and lots of things. And the story begins when a bunch of circus members found a key that's clasped inside the road, and they bring him back to the circus, and the boy's name was Hisoka, and they treat him and heal him, and they do a kind of work inside the circus. But at first a lot of person inside circus got objection why this Hisoka should come and join the circus. He is kind of a freshman, he cannot do lots of things, but Hisoka display a lot of magic tricks that everyone shocked, and the circus leader named Mr. Moritinho asked him, how do you know these tricks? And he says, my mother taught me. After that, he got friends with a lot of persons, and we can see the best friends of Hisoka. One of them is the circus leader, it means Mr. Moritinho, and a girl named Abaki. And one day, when Mr. Moritinho do a special magic tricks, and everyone shocked. And after that, Hisoka and Abaki ask him, so how do you do these things? And he talks about, and he tells us, I'm doing with Nen, the energy inside body, or I better say chakra. So Hisoka and Abaki ask Mr. Moritinho to learn them the Nen, and he learned them and how to use Nen, how to work with it. But Hisoka, it was really intelligent and learned really soon. And the time passed for a while, and one day when Abaki go to the shop and he wants to came back to the circus, suddenly he meets a serial killer that people always talk about him. and he attacks Abaki, but suddenly Hisoka came and kind of saved Abaki from the serial killer. And both of them ran away to the circus and talked to the Mr. Mauritino and tells him, no, the serial killer attacks us, and lots of things like this. But one night after a circus, Hisoka asked Mr. Mauritino that he wants to talk to him about a issue, and then suddenly Hisoka tells him, you are the serial killer, right? And Mr. Mauritino shocked and says, how do you realize that? And Hisoka tells the story about that night and lots of those things, and they started to fight each other, and then the really great and cool fight, and suddenly Hisoka with a new technique he built himself named bungee gum elastic love that he uses in Hunter x Hunter anime, if you remember, and knock the Mauritino down and kills him. And he after that he left the circus, and Albaki really search about him and Mr. Mauritino, but just find a picture of Hisoka, and this chapter just done. And I don't know, there is be other chapters. This manga just had only one chapter with 70 pages, I think. I think this, and I really like to be more chapters about Hisoka and what he do next, and how to join the Phantom Troop, and a lot of things, a lot of questions I want to be kind of answered, and also I want to be this manga be an anime. Wow, that's really great. Such a wow, just I could say about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share this video with your friends, like and subscribe, and take care, and bye bye. I put in the link where you can read the manga. Take care. I have to add this. Actually, Abaki tells Hisoka about the Nen, but the circus leader to teach them.